everybody, so we're back again and we're going to look at another new kit. This thing. Okay, so this is a golden robot. Some of you may recognize this robot as C3PO, such as the character you may have seen in Star Wars and all the various Star Wars movies. So this is a kit by Nuclear Model. So Nuclear Model is a brand I've seen only once before, such as in this kit right here. And what this is, I believe, is a clone of a Bandai kit. Okay, so let's take a look around the box and see what it says. So, golden robot, you can see a photograph or a painting. Now I believe that this image will have been taken from the original kit from which it was cloned, just to, photoshopped. Something will have been removed from the wording from down here, which is why these hands look a bit weird. Anyway, golden robot, 1/12 scale model. So let's have a look. On the top here we have an image of the completed kit. Sharp weapons, it says here, also refers to hand weapons of soldiers. Okay, made in China, warning, choking hazard, very few warnings there. On the top here, let's take a look there, we have basically the cover, the front box. On the side here we have various images of the completed model and some text here that, have a look. And some text here that I invite you to read at your leisure. Just pause it and have a read. 2 words with reference to this, or 3 words, lost in translation. I'll leave it at that. And on the back we have a picture and some text. This text is odd, to say the least. So I invite you to read that at your own leisure. Long story short, he and R2-D2, this with a partner, a weakness, a bold, future classic. He is also a R2-D2 endorsement. Again, I get the feeling that this text and indeed this text were written or translated, perhaps would be more accurate, by somebody who's really doesn't speak English, straight from Chinese or probably from the original Japanese. I don't know, but then I don't speak Chinese or Japanese either, so pot, kettle, me. Anyway, that's not that. Anyway, let's take a look at what is inside the box. So it's one of these side opening boxes. I think I've been in here before. There is cardboard. There's a box inside the box. Let's pull that out if I can. Did I open it from the other side before? I don't know. Pull it out. Okay. So I've got a little receipt here. Alibaba. That's where I got it from. From AliExpress. Shipping address there. Blah, blah, blah. C3PO kit. So I received this on the 1st of July 2021. It's been in my stash for quite a while now. According to this receipt, it was shipped on the 15th of June, so it took 3 weeks, nearly 3 weeks or thereabouts, to get to me. Yeah, put that to the side for a moment. C3PO, protocol droid, it says here. A couple of images from the movie. And as I mentioned before, I suspect that, if my experience from the previous kit, the R2-D2, etc., then to go by, this is basically an almost identical straight clone copy of the original Bandai instructions. Yeah, I said I wouldn't mention Bandai because I don't want to besmirch their name, but yeah, anyway, here we go. So instructions there, parts here. Okay, let's put this aside for the time being and let's take a look at what the instructions tell us. So as is with the Bandai instructions of this vintage. They do open up into one big long thing. So first page, let's say it's the first page, sprue map. Lots of stuff in Japanese there, for use in Japan only. And we start at part number 10, except we don't. Let's have a look. Building starts over here. C3PO, stage 1. Put the head together. Is that all in there? Let's have a look. Let's get it closer in. Okay then. But first, at the top here, you've got some basic instructions of what to do with it. So basically, you've got some safety instructions, or again, it's all in Japanese. So let's get down here. Let's get that lined up. Stage 1, you're putting the head together. Stage 2, you're putting the torso together. That's a stick in. At the top here, it tells you what stage you're on. Stage 3, sorry, is put the head on the torso. So stage 1, stage 2. Stage 4, you're building up his pants. His where are we? Stage 4. You're building up his nether regions. You're building up his trunks, his pants. Goes up to stage 5. So stage 5 up here, you're connecting his pants to his torso and head. Stage 6, you're building together his leg. Stage 7, you're building the other leg. And then there's stage 8, putting the legs onto the torso, onto the hips. Hips, that's what I'm looking for. Stage 9, putting his arms together. 9-1, 9-2, 9-3, 9-4. And I'll follow it back here. And suddenly we're in colour. Stage 10. And suddenly the format changes slightly. Stage 10, you're putting together the other arm. It appears you've got a choice of arms, or a choice of settings. Yeah. Then it comes to here, which I believe is stage 11, putting the arms onto his torso. You can zoom in a little bit of that one. Putting the arms onto your shoulders. Then stage 12, pull the head off and make some adjustments, and then so looks like you can put some piece in there, which is, go to the box. This over here, when you focus, was basically where Celestius crumpled his eye out. I'm guessing. And so on and so forth. So apparently you can also fix it so that his hand holds the communicator, such as you may have seen in the scene in Star Wars: A New Hope, or just Star Wars as I call it, because that's what it was called originally. And then 13, basically you put them all together, so you put them on the stand. So 13.1, you put the stand together, that piece on that piece, and then put them on. Or there's an option here for a some kind of stand to keep him. I haven't seen that before, so I'll see what that is, if indeed these parts are in the kit. Let's have a look at the of this piece here. I think that is an optional extra, though I could be wrong. So, because it says here BA4-A9, and I do believe this stand here may be an optional extra. So anyway, that's the instructions, so rather complicated as they are. And then on the back, sorry, we have the painting guide. Let's get it all in. Well, I say painting guide. He comes already plated in the gold and so on with the silver leg. So, but there is some stickers and or decals for the palm of his hand. So there's that, and also some other bits here. So anyway, that's that. So now let's take a look at the plastic. Okay, so I'm just picking the racks as they come. So you all in? Just get you all in this on the scene. Okay, so first one off the top is B section, sprue B, I believe. Nuclear model says so on here. So comes in resealable plastic bags. So let's get inside. Take a close look at the plastic. Now, I'll say this right now. I know that the mouldings is going to be good, but having good mouldings and having mouldings or pieces that fit together properly is quite another piece entirely. This is B, so B4, B5, B6, B7, B8, B2 down here. Is there a B1 somewhere? I guess we'll find out soon. So this is basically his arms and legs, and look at it from both sides. It all looks very good. Just wondering about his palms. So these go on the back of the hand. So I just mentioned that because there's decals for the palms of his hands. So we have two hands, basically 2 left hands, 2 right hands, one or the other. And I think basically one can be closed and one is open. Well, I say closed as his hands ever get, which isn't all that close. Let's have a quick close look at the parts. So because these are very shiny metallic finished parts, sometimes getting the exposure right can be difficult, but there you go. Anyway, that's the sprue, multiple B sprues. Next one off the top, at random, is this one. So this is one of the little sprues that the original company does rather well. Multiple coloured plastic on one sprue. So this is sprue tree A. It says so there. So we've got some red bits here. We've got some yellow pieces here, which I think should be gold, but they're yellow. Or are they yellow? And you've got some black pieces here as well. So you can see parts of his torso there, so I assume these bits will fit onto that to put a bit of detail and texture. So his eyes, so you get some transparent parts for his eyes, which is good because I've got plans for this. So there you go. And lots of other, lots of other little pieces. Yeah, not much to say that. So this is sprue A. Next one. This is another B sprue, so sprue B3. So this has his lower leg, the silver leg. Now a lot of people, me included, did not realise from watching the first film that one of his legs had a different colour, was a silver, not gold, like the rest of him was. So in this kit, you have the choice or the ability to put a silver leg on him instead of the gold leg. Let's take another look at sprue. Let's take another look at sprue B, and yeah, there is only one, that part of the leg. Yeah, just had another look at this sprue over there, so there really is only just that part of his leg. Now this plastic says ABS. That's surprising. Anyway, go back to the what I was looking at. Sprue B3, which is his leg, and yeah, it's just his left. Which leg is it? That's his right leg. The lower half of his right leg, which is in silver. And that is sprue B3. Next one. So that's the stand, which is SWB3. Lots of B3s going on here. I'm not going to take that out because, yeah, it's just that. Next bag. Polycap. So, So what we have here is, if it tells me of the nuclear, PCF6. So it's a polycarb. It's the flexible part, more of a vinyl a bit. These beads are basically your polycarbs, which will allow for the movement of the joints, or the joints that do move, which is not all of them from what I can see. So basically shoulder and hips, I think, is about it. Or maybe his knees move as well, I don't know. So yeah, just joints. This one is. Lots of joints. And one more, or the last sprue in the bag, is sprue B1. It appears there is no A sprue, so we go straight to B1. And interestingly enough, I notice here that you have two faces. I wonder why that is. Can I see a difference between the two? No, I cannot. But I'm sure there is a difference, otherwise I wouldn't have two of them. That's number 23, this is number 26. He got his top half of his chest, or his chest, his back, his lower body, his torso, belly, his pants, his groin and his arse and his bottom. The back of his head once, an arm, this piece which I believe will join the front and back of his head, and some ball joints there. Yeah, so the parts do look pretty nice and well put together. So, but as I say, I won't know how good they are until I put it all together. So again, this is marked as ABS. So ABS plastic. So gluing it is going to be trickier because I don't have the glue that will. Because I'm used to working polystyrene, so ABS is a different formulation. So, but you know, the glue hub may stick it. I'll find out. Not that you need to glue it, because the whole idea of this kit is that it is all it is a clip together, push fit, etc. But anyway, there we have sprue B1 nuclear model. And last but not least, got a tiny little bag here with what I believe are stickers and decals. Running out of time. Yeah, so you got stickers and decals. Well, they look fine to me, so I don't know how good about they are. I didn't try out the the decals in the previous kit I made, and the stickers, well, they're stickers, so you know. I'm sure they'll be fine. I guess I'll find out when I decide to use them. I'll put these back in the bag. So if we go back to sprue A, the main reason I was glad to see that you got some clear parts for his eyes is because I'm planning on putting a little lighting in there, little LED to just light up the eyes, and I'm not sure if I can get away with just one LED or if I'm going to need to put two, like one in each eye. So it may, judging by this, and where's his head? Or is that the inside of his? Let me excuse me. Let me see. Gonna need to look at the instruction manual, ain't I? Bear with me a moment. There we go. Let's take a look at the his head. Yeah, it's fairly straightforward. So I'm looking at this here, And so basically where I'm going to need to put the LEDs is just in that piece there, which is that piece there. So now the LED is small enough to fit just on the front of that if I wanted to, but maybe an idea to drill a hole through it so I can put it in the back there, or two of them, and then use that to light his eyes. In case you're wondering, I've got the LEDs here, little white 4.8 volt. Got 5 in here. In the back is one here's one I was testing out earlier, and that little thing at the end of that wire is the LED itself, the lighting bit, the bit that lights up. I can power it on, just bear with me a moment. Anyway, so let's take a look at this. So that's it there. You can even see it. Well, you can see the thing lighting up, but you can't actually see the LED itself. So anyway, that's going to go behind the... let's see if I can just get it properly connected. Come on. So basically you're going to go behind that. So I may need to put a bit of a yellow paint on the plastic there, or something just to warm it up a little bit, because it's a bit of what the word? It's not yellow. It's very white. It's the light from this LED is a cool white, not a warm white, which is what we need. So I may need to use 2 of them. I can of course put them in parallel, which should be okay. And there it is. Incidentally, I just realized why there's 2 heads in this kit, or 2 faces rather. One of them has got the dent in the forehead, and the other one hasn't, so the one's been fixed. So I guess I'll have to use that one because that's the one I'm used to. So anyway, that's the first look at this little kit here. If you have had a chance to build one of these kits, you know, make a comment below, let me know what you thought. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, tell your friends. If you didn't like it, tell me why, and maybe I could do a better job for next time. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And of course, happy modeling. Take care, everybody.